Hello, I'm Ryan right now, and welcome to another pickups video. First off, the Q&A. I haven't got around to it yet. I just know that it's gonna take like an hour. It's gonna be like an hour-long video that I'm gonna have to cut into pieces, and I'm just a procrastinator. Let's be honest. But I will get to it. I have not forgotten. And those who won the contest, your prizes were mailed off on Friday, so you should be getting them any time now. So yeah, just want to let you guys know that. And yeah, pickups. I wanted to get this pickups video out of the way too, just because I found some stuff this week. Plus I haven't shown off what I got at SRGE, even though it's not that exciting. But anyway, so first off, at the Seattle Retro Gaming Expo, I got a t-shirt, which is pretty cool. It's got a, you know, a joystick and a TV and the Space Needle there. So that's pretty cool. That was 15 bucks. Now the games, didn't get much. I only got 4 games there. If you watched my video, you probably know why. But they did have a really, one of the great things was they had a really huge selection of NES games. Like, NES game that I wanted was there, pretty much. And there's a few games that I had as a kid that I still don't have, so I went ahead and picked them up. And they were Little Nemo the Dream Master, $5, and Double Dragon 2, also $5. So the only game I have left on the Nintendo that I had as a kid that I still don't have is Donkey Kong. And they did have a couple Donkey Kongs there, but they wanted like 10 bucks for them, and they weren't in that great of condition. So, whatever. And anyway, I just picked up DuckTales for $5, which was a pretty good deal if you ask me. Excited to have this one. I've never played it before, and this was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid too. I used to watch it every day after school. Every day. Yeah, that'll be fun. And lastly, I picked up a copy of Shenmue. It was 10 bucks. I know it says 14 there, but it was 10. Yeah, there was a few other copies. There was a sealed copy for 50 bucks. I wasn't gonna get that. And then there was other open copies were all 20, but one guy had this one for 10, so I snatched it up. See, that was it for SRGE. Yeah, I didn't get the Vectrex. Almost did. I almost got the Vectrex, but they only had the one game. They only had Berserk. And none of the other vendors had games. So. And then, like, you know, 32X, Sega CD, I'm pretty confident I can find those out in the wild, so I didn't bother with those either. But anyway, moving on. I went to Valley Village one day this week, and I hit a pretty good score. Well, I mean, not bad. As soon as you walk in there, there's the glass cases where they have all the collectibles. That's where they're putting all their systems now. And they're pricing them for like 25, 40 bucks, you know, depending on what it is. So, no more at Valley Village will I find systems for cheap, but anyway, so I walked in there and I saw a Dreamcast and a Super Nintendo in there that I hadn't seen before, so I was like, oh, you know, there might be Super Nintendo games or something back there, so, and of course, you know, the systems were priced for, you know, 25, 30 bucks, whatever, lame. But to my disappointment, there's no Super Nintendo games, but there was a stack of Dreamcast games, and I was psyched, because I never find Dreamcast games in the wild, like, hardly ever. Like, this, 1, 2, 3, I probably only own like 8 10 Dreamcast games. Well, plus these and Shenmue, but yeah. And none of them were sports games either. No NFL 2K. And they're all $2 each. Some of them are missing the manuals, which, you know, sucks. But for $2 for Dreamcast games, I got Soul Reaver, or Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. I don't know if that's the sequel, but no manual. Another copy of Sonic Adventure, no manual. Hold on a second. Mouth is getting dry. South Park Chef's Love Shack, $2. Midway's Arcade Greatest Hits. Coaster Works. Crazy Taxi. This is a double. So is a Sonic Adventure. Those were the only 2 doubles that I got. Sega Bass Fishing. And Unreal Tournament. So yeah, I mean, 9 pretty, you know, mediocre, run-of-the-mill titles, but still, Dreamcast games, $2 each, can't beat it. Same Valley Village, different day. There's a couple PS titles there, and the only reason I got them was because they were in the long box. I think they're, yeah. Anyway, Destruction Derby. I thought the long box was a bit longer, like when they first came out. These are like just a little bit bigger than DVD cases. But anyway, Destruction Derby, not too exciting. Came complete. Oh, this came loose. I have to re-glue that, but. And then the other one, which I'm kind of excited about, arcade game that I used to play all the time. They used to have it at the bowling alley that my grandparents used to live by, and that's Revolution X featuring Aerosmith. And this came complete. It came with the foam insert too, which is pretty cool. And those are $3 each. Yeah, I mainly bought them because I don't have any long box games. These are the first ones to add to my collection, so that's pretty cool. And lastly, I went to a pawn shop, and they had some titles worth getting. Zelda Ocarina of Time on 64. This is a double. It's gonna be up for trade or sell, but it was $3. So, yeah, I will buy Zelda games for $3 all day long. Also, for $5, same game on the GameCube. Ocarina of Time plus the Master Quest on GameCube for $5. This is like a $30, $40 game still. So, of course I was gonna buy that. And lastly, kind of embarrassed that I have not played through this yet. Mass Effect. This is gonna be one of my summer games. You know, what can I say? I have an Xbox 360 and I have never played through Mass Effect or Mass Effect 2. So, yeah, $10. As cheap as I've seen it. I've been looking around for, I mean, I've seen this everywhere, but I always pass up on it because it's always like at pawn shops. They're always like $15, $20 still. So to get it for 10, it's the cheapest I've seen it around. Finally got it. I'm excited to play through this over the summer. And that's it. Yeah, not bad. You know, stack of Dreamcast games, a few Nintendo titles, PlayStation, GameCube, Xbox. Zelda galore. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess, you know, my next video is going to be the Q&A. I'm going to get to it this week. The end of this week, this weekend, I will get it out there. I hope nobody's anxious for it. I don't think I'm that interesting of a person. But anyway, I'm Ryan right now. Take care, guys, and I will see you later.